All right, everybody. It is Thursday, 2:00, and finally, we have a chance to clear the air. Just my old buddy, my old partner, Mel and I. Nobody else interfering, causing problems. Mel, how are you this fine day?
Tom, I'm so good. I'm so happy you and I can finally clear the air.
Seriously, right? Just you and I. I think that's the problem. Like all these other guys have been getting in the way of our relationship.
Yeah. Well, like I said, Jeep takes up all our power play time. We would have been way better athletes if we had a little more ice time. Gresh, same. No, he went to center, so that's a little different. But we would have played a lot longer if it wasn't for
that is true. Our personal relationship is similar to our hockey relationship, where we would have been much better off had those two not been in our way.
Yeah, there's always somebody in our way. Somebody's always better.
But you know what, though? We never quit. So we are today. Here we are today.
Yeah.
Just two pieces of bacon. Two pieces of bacon, side by each.
You and I.
All right. So first of all, what are you wearing today?
Well, my buddy Danny DeVito sent me an email, a text or whatever, that Shuswap is where Flocky's from. Okay. So Shuswap Lake, and this is only in Canada can you get a bottle opener on the cap. Okay. So if I ever see Danny DeVito, which I hope to in the next month or so, I'm going to give him this hat. So
I've never seen that, a bottle opener.
No, only in Canada.
Oh, that's
and then I went to Dale Howardchuk, who passed away a year or so ago. He had a golf tournament, so I'm wearing one of his T-shirts. That was a great tournament in Winnipeg. I wanted to talk to Jeep about that, but he's away in Regina, I think.
Yeah.
And then just a Nike golfer.
And I don't know what happened to Gresh. He just basically, he wasn't showing up. That was it. So
well, you probably pissed him off, or did that special someone maybe take his parking spot?
How about I did get Feng Shuang. Who's our research guy?
Wang Chung.
Wang Chung. I actually looked up Wang Chung, the picture of the two guys that are Wang Chung. That's pretty. I got most up. So Gresh got a little bit of a rant there last week, talking about how the streets are all cleaner in Canada than they are in the U.S. and all the garbage that's on the streets in the U.S. is from people from other countries. Yeah. So I got Feng Shuang or Shuang Wei, whatever it is, doing a little research. So he's going to come back to us with a study to see where all the garbage is coming from.
Well, I brought that topic up because I'm seeing garbage, and that's why I brought it. And I live in Canada, obviously. So
is that how that conversation came up? I couldn't remember.
Yeah, I said, well, what pisses, and we got 55 minutes. I'm going to rant because I'm pissed off. So you go to there is garbage in Canada. Of course, there's garbage in Canada. People throw their frickin' cigarette butts out the window. Masks are everywhere. Like people just drop their masks. They walk in. They walk one-time use. Throw them on the frickin' street. But what I meant was I was at a golf course, which I try to go to 4 times a week because I'm walking 7 miles. Tom, it is good for you. Okay.
Yep. So good. 7 miles. Nice. Good job.
That's 7 miles a day, swinging, on one leg, separated shoulder, bad back, and I'm still playing against the,
You're like Terry Fox there when he ran across Canada with one leg.
You got it. You can't give up. So I played shitty yesterday, threw my clubs a couple of times, but hey, today's a new day. So what I said was, for some reason, they've taken away at all the golf courses, they've taken away all the benches, all the garbages. So they don't want you sitting, they don't want you throwing. And at one hole, maybe at 18 or just before 18, there's one garbage, but there's shit all over the place. Right. So guys throw their cans into the bush. Well, who's got to go pick those up?
You can't throw a can in the bush.
No. It's 10 cents now.
Is that what it is? You get 10 cents back? Oh, man.
And milk cartons, too. So I drink my PBRs, and I don't drink milk, but I drink the PBRs and the Coke Zeros and the soda waters, and the kids get the money in return, right? So that's their
they have returns for milk cartons.
Yeah, they just brought that in. Yeah.
Oh. So one of our roving reporters, Rich Bizzano's got a report that the Gresh was spotted at Mohegan Sun this morning.
He got lost again.
Yeah, lost intentionally. What do you got for cologne today? Anything?
Christian Dior Homme, Homme. In French, that's French for man. So manly.
Oh, that's right. Yes.
Yeah. So most men wear colognes.
That's right.
What are you wearing? What are you wearing today?
Blue T-shirt by Kirkland.
Oh yeah.
Avec le casco.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's excellent.
Here we go. Right off the bat, Ira goes here. I've started a GoFundMe page to bring Larry to New York City. We must bring this Canadian treasure to New York. What a suck ass. Oh, God. Has he ever thanked you for friending him?
He thanked me for Bubba and I and one other guy said happy birthday to him. He said thanks for that. I don't think he ever said thanks for friending.
Right.
So that's an ongoing issue. But hey, listen, if he buys me he's been showing, he goes out every freaking night. So he's on Facebook. He goes out to the highest end New York City.
Seriously?
Yeah.
Oh, because I don't follow him. I don't want to know what's going on in his life. So
the huge piece of veal parm. I love veal parm or chicken parm. If he takes me out for a PBR and chicken parm, he's good in my books.
We go to Fridays for that.
TGI Fridays?
Sure. I think that's where you get the chicken parm. Yeah.
I didn't know they used to go there all the time in Boston. TGI Fridays. But that wasn't just Friday, it was every day.
So just to know, if you were living in this area, the event that I'm about to describe, you would be probably participating in because of your cheery personality. So one of the Rangers partners is Marriott Hotels. Marriott had a program where you could buy a package of getting flown into Pittsburgh to watch the Rangers play against the Pittsburgh Penguins on past Tuesday night. So two gentlemen, actually from the same hometown, Greenwich, bid for that and got it. And then we flew together Tuesday morning to Pittsburgh, went to dinner at Capitol Grill, nice big steak with Craig Patrick, former GM of the New York Rangers, former GM of the Pittsburgh Penguins. I went to the game, saw Pierre LaRouche, Mike Ruzioni, and we couldn't get the two guys in, but Mary Lemieux has a suite there. They were honoring Ben Roethlisberger, the quarterback for Pittsburgh Steelers. He was in there, and some more of your teammates, Grant Fuhrer, Paul Coffey. Also, Joey Mullen was in there. Ty Domi with his big head was in there. Remember Randy Hilliard, the defenseman? He was in there as well. You probably fought him.
Yeah, no, I played with him in Boston.
Oh, did you? Yeah. Oh, that's right. He was a good guy. I first time I met him, but I guess because we kind of played the same way. It was good to see him. He's a good guy.
He's another guy that took my job. And then I got traded to Edmonton. Yeah.
I forgot he was in Boston. That's right.
Listen, I don't watch hockey, but I did see Roethlisberger waving the flag. I turned back and forth. I saw Domi's head. I didn't see anybody else there. But yeah, and then I saw your picture the next day. I said, "Oh shit, here he goes again. Another trip. Number one on the speed dial, Jackie."
So Paul Coffey's there. He's a good guy too. I like him. I told him a story that you tell about when he met your wife the first time before his wife. He remembered the story too.
Oh yeah, of course. Yeah. No, he's one of the most sarcastic sons of bitches you ever want to meet. If you say something, he's got something quicker or something better.
He was on to you too. He said, "Oh, that Mel."
Yeah,
something like that. I said, "Yeah, well, he's putting on the act like he's a grouchy bastard, but he's not though."
I am. Oh, I'm pissed off, man. So,
okay, why are you pissed off?
Well, because I sent you 4 emails.
You start this stuff. Okay, first of all, I thought we had like a vow to tell the truth on this show. The truth will set us free.
This show is nothing but the truth. Information. Right. I don't make shit up.
So you're trying to paint the picture that I do not respond to your emails.
Not all of them, no.
Okay, so I get 90% of them. I mean,
no, more like 40. So let's get down to the nitty gritty. I'm on the golf course having a PBR.
Yeah.
All right.
Send me the picture.
I sent you a picture of me in what outfit?
Ranger outfit.
Thank you.
PBR. Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you, with a PBR. So I sent that to Jackie.
Yeah.
Jackie, I said, "Jackie, I'm looking good in blue." She said, "Yes, you are. When can I get you to New York City?" I said, "Well, if Tom would reply to an email, we would coordinate something and I will be able to attend." And so I sent you an email thinking, "Okay, Tom, do you think you could help me out and work with Jackie and we can work out some dates?" She said, "Possibly playoffs." I said, "Well, I don't watch hockey, but if you want me to attend, Jackie, I'd do anything for you." That's where we're at.
Okay, so how do I play a role in this? I don't understand where.
Well, because you had mentioned possibly a comedy thing coordinated with
Okay.
yeah,
All right.
coordinated maybe. And she
Yeah.
asked me, how do I skate? I said, well, my knee, I don't know how intense I can skate. So, but if Tom can do it, I can do it almost better.
Sure. So
Right?
she would want you to.
She laughed and she said, we are professional, Jackie. So whatever you have for me, I can probably do pretty well. All right.
So what do you think about coming in for this April 23rd game?
I'm not going to skate in that. You got to look at who's ahead of me. Leach, you, Bookaboom, name a bunch of guys. You know where the totem pole is.
Yeah, but I don't know if these guys are all playing though. I don't know if they're playing. They may not be available.
Yeah, well, that's something we have to find out, and we won't find out until you press number 1 on the phone, right?
Okay, all right. So we'll get on this because if we're going to do the comedy thing, we got to get on that. We should have like 2 months of lead time before we do this. But
well, that puts us into May then.
Right, but that game is April 23rd. Like, is this alumni game important for you to come in for, or does it really matter that much?
Not at all. Whatever you guys know. No, that's the whole. That's what a discussion is, Tom.
But well, I think let's back up a little bit here. So the whole introduction to Jackie and coming in for the golf tournament, we have to go all the way back to that. That was clearly communicated by Jackie. Hold on. Communication is partly listening.
The blood pressure starts to go up a little bit,
Right? But so the communication was crystal clear. It was set up. It was aligned. The stars were aligned. Everything. You were coming in for that tournament.
No, not. I didn't. I said, could you get me? And then the COVID, and when you and I are sitting down together, and I'll tell you the whole story. Okay. Anyways, go ahead. So now let's move ahead.
Okay, so I just want to recap how, like, to say that I don't communicate properly.
What did I say last week? Every second that goes by is history. That is freaking history. Let's move ahead. So
okay, but we want to clarify that my communication skills are actually very good. All right,
depends on.
Right,
you tried. You tried. So I'm asking you for a second time to try it.
Okay. All right. So now we want to coordinate something with Jackie around this comedy night that we're going to put together.
And she had mentioned a skate, the skates that you do with the kids. If you and I go on the ice together, one event here, one event there. I'm bringing my golf clubs. Hopefully, go golf with Maloney or somebody.
Sure.
I don't know. So I'll be able to find somebody who wants to have a day with me golfing. See how I act on the golf course.
Actually, these two guys that I was with in Pittsburgh, they belong to the Greenwich Country Club, so we'll get you on there.
There you go.
Very, very prestigious country club there.
Well, Greenwich. I lived in Greenwich when I played. That's right. High end.
Definitely,
so here's a question for you, since you're in Greenwich, and I'm going to change the topic because I can talk as long as I want today. It's not a soliloquy; it's a question for you. And so I'm in the blue Mazda with the 2 cups on the rear end, driving down the hill in 3rd gear because that's what you do.
Sure.
I'm listening to Sirius Satellite.
Yes,
that's what I do. I have a subscription. And what comes on is a song by DNCE. And how far are you away from the ocean? Like to walk or drive or what? How far are you?
I can walk to the ocean in 10 minutes.
10 minutes. So this song came to me and I just started laughing because I got to ask Tom this question because, that special someone is in your life now. And so have you eaten cake by the ocean?
I have not eaten cake by the ocean. I don't think I've ever eaten cake by the ocean. I'd have to think back, but at the top of my head, no.
Okay. But you've eaten cake before. You like cake, right?
I do enjoy cake. I don't eat it currently because of the current situation of my physical fitness.
Because you're getting ready for April 23rd.
Well, I just know cake has just been removed from my, although I did make some keto brownies the other day I got from Costco. Keto.
Okay. So
maybe with almond flour, monk fruit sweetener. Oh,
yeah. So the reference I'm trying to make is it's a euphemism, Tom. Do you want me euphism? So
what is an euphemism?
Euphemism.
What is that?
It's a play on word. So I guess it's from Australia, and you might want to ask some of the people. Some of the women might know, like Kathy or Deborah or whoever.
Jessica might know. Jessica Danahy might know.
Jessica. Cake by the ocean is, have you had sex on the beach?
So, but what's that got to do DNCE? Did they say that?
That's the name of the group that sang the song.
So they went into describing how Cake by the Ocean is sex by the beach.
I'm just asking you, so if you've since you're so close to the ocean with that special someone, have you had cake by the ocean? That's sex on the beach. I know you've had the shooter sex on the beach, but not the actual physical thing. So
okay, that one was right over my head. The shooter? What's the shooter?
Oh, there's a shooter called Sex on the Beach.
Tom Smith got this here. He got it. Thanks, Tom. Appreciate it.
Tom. See,
man, I live in thoroughly blissful ignorance. Totally, yeah.
Well, in your youth, you probably would have had it, and you didn't even know you were drinking it.
But didn't know what the name for it. It's like like now when the NHL players and guys talk about being in the NHL, they talk about being in the show. We never talked like that, did we? We didn't talk like that.
Yeah, we did. We wanted to go to the show. Yeah,
but not when we were in the NHL. You never called it the show, did we?
Well, I think so. It's always been the show. I thought.
Like even stuff like, did we call our teeth chiclets?
Yeah.
No, we didn't.
I'm watching baseball. It's the show. You're going to the show, kid.
We didn't. I don't recall us ever talking like that though when we were in the NHL. And what's the hair? The what do they call the hair? No. Whatever it is. They had names for everything now. We didn't. I don't think we had names for those. We did not call it the show. Hello.
Yeah, I think we did. But anyways, next.
What is it? Okay. We got to touch on. I can proudly say I have not watched the video of the Will Smith, Chris Rock slap. I haven't watched Salad. Thanks, Rich. The hair is called Salad now.
Yeah.
We didn't call it Salad. There's no way.
Yes, we did.
Oh, come on. All right. Chris Rock, my call, phony, pretend, made up, staged. Chris Rock getting slapped by Will Smith. What do you think?
You would think that he knew something about it.
Yeah.
That's why he didn't get kicked out. And here's if he was really pissed off, he would have punched him.
Yeah, totally. What man walks up to another man and slaps?
No, exactly.
Yeah,
but then for him, when they showed Will Smith after the fact yelling at him, that looked like he was pissed.
The actor.
Yeah. I don't watch any of that shit. That's all bullshit.
That's what I mean. Proudly, I can say I have not seen it, so I'm only going off the reports. I just think that, yeah. No. I mean, and what? So, what is this too about the wife Jada Pinkett Smith? Obviously, she's got that disease, so she lost her hair, but she has a podcast where she talks about she has sex with other men.
I guess that's where it came from. And I think that they had trouble. The marriage was in a bit of trouble.
It might have something to do with her having sex with other men.
I'd have to go to my magazines and see what do you call the magazines? The Inquirer.
Do you think that would cause a problem, having sex with other men? Wouldn't that be maybe the root of the problem?
Well, it might. It just depends on what kind of relationship you have. If you have an open whatever. Right. Hey, Tom, that's way above our pay grade. But hey, in relation to that.
Yes.
So what about this Taylor Hall getting hit from behind by one?
He wasn't hit from behind.
Hey, but from some Swedish imported guy.
Right.
And then he turns around and smokes the guy in the head and gets fined $5,000. But this is, I totally agree with what Taylor Hall did. At least someone else didn't jump in. He did it himself.
The guy didn't hit. The guy hit him from the side. Taylor Hall was spinning around,
but Taylor Hall felt like he did.
Yeah. Okay. Right? But now selfies. Another selfies play by Taylor Hall. If you want to get the guy back, wait. Don't go punch him. And he punched him in the side of the head. He barely hit him. The guy went down, pretended that he was out cold. The guy wasn't hurt. He was faking it.
I understand that. So why would you get fined $5,000 for
I agree totally.
It's a slap.
Oh, I agree totally.
What I'm trying to say is at least Taylor Hall stood up for himself. Nobody else came in and tried to jump it.
But Mel, we were smart enough back when we played. We would have waited. You don't go do it right away. You waited. You say to the guy, all right, I'll get you later. Yeah. Right. I just think that's a selfish play by Taylor Hall. Everybody in the buildings now is watching. The referee, okay, he just saw the hit, didn't call the hit. Now everybody's watching. He takes a swing at the guy over nothing. God. And notice what Toronto guys did. The Toronto guys did nothing to Taylor Hall.
Yeah.
They all stood around and watched. That's why Toronto will not go anywhere in the playoffs with that mentality.
Well, they rely on two guys, and that's going to be a problem too. So,
okay. Anyway, so the report, Charles reporting he has concussion symptoms. I'm not buying that. No way. But yeah.
No, we got hit way harder than that and never got concussions. So
they're Billy right here. Tom has an open relationship with Sundays when he's lower. Oh God. You know.
So, everybody, okay, Tom, I'd be remiss in my duties if I didn't ask how was the salami? How was the sushi?
Oh.
How was the sushi with that special someone on Sunday?
The sushi was unbelievable. That's the first time I ever made it.
Yeah.
Oh,
looked good.
Now I know how to make it. It's all about the rice, getting the right sticky rice and everything like that, putting all the ingredients in, rolling it properly. Oh my God, it's delicious. Delicious.
Okay, so back to can I send you a menu? Like I'm gonna stay with you for like 10 days, right? So how's that gonna go over?
So you want to send me a menu so I can go to the store and get all the stuff I need to get?
Well, I can pitch in a little bit, I'm on an NHL pension. It's not much, but I can buy a couple of groceries anyways.
Thank you, Kathy. All right. So you'd like to have a menu. So do you want me to meal prep so that it's all made and then just heat it up, or would you rather have it all fresh during the week?
Well, I could sit there and have a PBR and watch you. It's up to you, whatever you think is right.
We get the country music going too.
No, we will not be listening to country music.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's all that's played here in this house. Yeah.
Okay, well, you got a back deck, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so I can go
big what?
A back deck.
Oh, I said big.
No. Well, anyways. What about the front of your house? Is there like a courtyard? You said
yes. It's kind of like the parking lot, but it's also there's the grass area around it as well. So it's a community area. Yes.
Okay, so I could bring. Do you know how to do like a Google Play, or do you know how to hook a speaker up to your Sirius satellite or to your radio? Or
I have the Google thing. I have the Google, so I say, "Hey Google, play."
Oh, so you do know how to do. Okay, so good. So I can take that out in the courtyard, meet the locals, have a PBR, and have a little and talk.
Yeah. Well, but then once you leave, then you've attracted all the locals, and then now they're gonna, like right now, I'm very cordial with everybody. We all say hello to each other. I help. I clean off their cars when the snow hits. Help them with stuff, but we all have a little privacy as well. There's nobody ringing doorbells, stopping by, or anything like that. Gresh is only gonna be like 100 feet away from us.
Well, perfect. If you and I get into an argument, I'll go stay at his house.
Oh, you'd leave me?
Yeah, I'd have to. Or I can stand. So and again, this is all hypothetical. You want me to spell that word? Hypothetical. If what hotel would I be staying at, and would it be really close to the Denali so you can pick me up?
You're staying here. What are you talking about?
Oh no, I stay in a hotel for a couple of days for sure.
Why would you do that?
Why not?
What, you think we get in each other's way or something like that? We have to set boundaries. I have to set some boundaries. I mean,
I'm not going to stay with you for 7 days or however long I come.
I thought it was 10 days you're going to stay.
No, I wouldn't push it that far. Well, okay, so 7 days at your house, 3 days in a hotel. The last place they sent, where was it? Where was the golf tournament?
You were in for ice hockey in Harlem golf tournament. It was at that golf course. In Rybrook. Yeah.
Something and there was a golf course right there. I went and played that.
Rich Pizzano's got the place, the J House, right near where Rich lives. So the J House used to be a Howard Johnson's. Oh, and they fixed it all up. And now it's turned into the place where all the rich old men from Greenwich go, and all the hot young women from the Bronx, they come up looking for a rich guy. So kind of your place, but
I can stay there. That's fine.
The J House. That's a good thought. You can stay at the J House, yeah.
Okay. I'll leave it all with you.
So what's the idea then? That it's when you come in is to have events going the whole time, so we're constantly going, or is there relaxation time, or
no? Whatever. If there's 2 events, that's fine. Do the comedy thing and maybe a skate and
golf.
And I'd like
we should do a fundraiser, golfing with Mel. Yeah.
Oh God.
Oh, that'd be good. That'd be a great way to raise some money.
Yeah.
Again, we'll get it on the Greenwich Country Club. We'll get that set up. do it during the week, so it won't be as tough, right? Like those country clubs, weekends is a shot, right? So it should be during the week.
Well, is it a member club?
Yes.
So it's a private member club?
Yes.
So yeah, I would imagine that there will be certain times that the members would take on a Saturday, Sunday. But
Right.
if we did it in the afternoon, even if we played 9 holes or something, then sat and had a drink and whatever. I'm flexible for whatever. I'll bring my clubs. I'd like to play. If I'm there 7 days or 8 days, I'd like to play a couple times, anyways.
Well, now you went from 7 to 8.
Or maybe 9, depends on timing.
Right.
Well,
the comedy show would be good too. That'd be fun.
Well, you have to set that up, obviously. So, But like, what does Ira have? He might have something going on. DeVito might have something going on.
Well, if DeVito's doing something, I'm definitely involved. If Ira's doing something, I'm busy that day.
Okay, so Ira can come to me somewhere in Greenwich. We'll have a beer at some freaking pub somewhere.
But then I'm gonna drop you out because I don't want him knowing where I live. Right.
Well, that's fine.
Okay.
Like I said, we can always sit at different tables, or you and I could sit at the bar, and he can sit at a table behind us, and we'll just turn around and say hi.
Right.
Yeah.
So we're in the same room as he is.
Yeah, same room. Hey, Ira, can we have another beer?
So Pierre LaRouche is not golfing currently. He has been a golfer in the past, but he's hurt his knee, so he's recovering from that. It seems like it's going around. Oh, okay. Dougie's here. Thank God. Hey, I just stuck away from work. Hello, Mr. Larry's barbecue. I have to go back to. Oh, that's right too. So, how about the video? Like you flipping the steaks there on the barbecue, rather daintily yesterday in the video you sent me.
Yeah, I am. I am right-handed.
The wife beater T-shirt too.
Yeah, I've got one of those. But somebody got it wrong because that was the barbecue that Rochelle bought and assembled herself, right? So.
No, you guys were in Squamish, whoever it is, or Squamish, and you're out by the lake. I think that was
Squamish.
No, is that where Rocky Flocky hockey goes?
No, Squamish or Sycamoose.
Sycamoose.
Stick it in your moose.
So what's Squamish? There's Squamish and there's Sycamoose. Who's in Squamish?
Squamish is where your girlfriend Jillian is, which we'll have to discuss that. Sycamoose is 4 hours from here. Squamish is on the way to Whistler, which is about an hour from here. Whistler is about 2 hours from here. North. This
would be like you don't have to film the entire 7 days you're here. So what do we like the movie Step Brothers? Remember the scene in Step Brothers where they're in the bunk beds? They collapse. Oh God, that will be. Oh, we definitely have to video it. My neighbor over here is a videographer. Maybe I'll get him to just sit around and.
Sure. Well, we have to go sit in front of the liquor store with Dave.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Do you think we'll have a few cocktails for you?
Oh, I would hope so. That's when the best material comes in.
Oh God. Oh, that's gonna be pretty funny.
So, again, on Messenger and that, they're concerned with you, Tom. Like concerned about you. Yeah, they do. Whether you reciprocate or not, but so are there wedding restrictions in New York for you, or is it?
What do you mean, like restrictions, like number of times I can get married? Is that?
Well, no. If something like I've already got my table set for future said wedding, but I'm concerned because you can have 90,000 people in an arena.
Oh,
the restrictions are only 30 to 50 people at a wedding, which makes a hell of a lot of sense. So. If I've got 10 friends at one table, like all the people from Jersey and New York, like who else would you even want to invite?
Well, my next wedding is only going to be one person allowed at my next wedding. Just me. That's it. Nobody else.
Oh, yeah. So this isn't the one.
I don't. Well, I mean, we don't like to talk about personal stuff on the show.
That's right. Okay.
Right.
Okay. Well, we'll save that.
Right.
Okay. So that's that.
But are you going to get up at 3:30 with me every morning?
I'll be up I'm Pacific time, so that's what 6:30. No,
other way around. That's 12:30.
That's 12:30. So no, I'll be going to bed at 12:30.
Okay, all right.
I hope.
So I was in Pittsburgh, and of course, with the guys, we had to go and have a couple of cocktails after the game, so didn't get to bed until about 12. They were doubting whether I was going to get up at 3:30 too.
You made it.
Made it with passion. The head just fired off the pillow. It's like it was spring loaded.
So you walked in Pittsburgh?
Yes, walked outside downtown Pittsburgh. I don't remember this, but it's kind of it's turned in. Craig Patterson has been a lot of shootings and stabbings. It's not a real nice place downtown Pittsburgh. I'm sorry to say that, but
Well, I'm surprised you got up and went by yourself in the dark. Did you get lost?
you get lost.
Yeah.
And I wasn't by myself. I brought the stun gun and the death blow.
Here's the Robert Pickard punch. So, anyways, so do you carry anything with you? Like
No, just a big set of just in my wheelbarrow. My testicles, my wheelbarrow. That's about it.
Just the guns. Okay. Well, see, I would when I go for a walk, if it's dark, I'll carry a knife.
Seriously, really?
Yeah.
What?
I will.
Like for animals or people?
Little switchblade. People, animals, bears. Bears are out now. So a little switchblade, which I think is illegal in the States. So I got it from a policeman.
Oh, so when I walk down the street early in the morning, so a few things happen, especially on garbage day. The skunks are out getting the garbage, so I have to yell on the way down the street so I not scare them. If I scare them when I'm on top of them, obviously I'm getting sprayed. So I scare them and they run away before I get there by yelling. But if I do that though, like on a Friday morning, Saturday morning, Sunday morning, people have been out at the bars, like in New York State. So I go up, and part of my walk is into New York State and then back into Connecticut. So a lot of people are sitting outside standing outside having a cigarette before they go in after coming home from the bars, and they're wobbling back and forth. And they see me walking down the street yelling. I'm all in black and everything. Oh, it's good. Yeah.
So this is what I would do. I'd have this hat and then attach a light to it. Right?
Don't do that. I see people doing that with the light on. You can't do that. No.
So maybe I'll give you this hat and I'll fix that up for you with some duct tape.
I actually do have one of those lights that you put on your head.
The miners.
But I can't do it.
So getting to hockey, and I don't watch hockey, but
right.
The Soprano and that policeman that they just traded for have been outstanding for the Rangers. Yes. That's probably, those Pittsburgh games were probably two of the most complete games. Like they played that 5-1 game, they dominated. They did. I didn't watch, but they played really good against Pittsburgh.
I didn't think they were as good in Pittsburgh.
No, but it's a away game, right? So
yeah.
But yeah, so they're playing good. That's good to see.
Well, and even with Detroit last night, they won, and Georgiev, the goaltender, they had a couple of soft goals, but they still found a way to win. And that's the most important, the impressive thing to me is that they're finding ways to win now. Yeah. The guys that got the trade deadline are really playing well. You're right, the Italian garbage collector.
Yeah. Isn't it amazing how these guys like that Kiprasov or Kaprizov or whatever from like and Kreider, the way they snap that puck?
Oh, I know.
Oh my God! In our day, there's no way we'd be taking a wrist shot from the slot.
Right? Now, you're right, but again, the sticks are different too, right? So they know how to use them. Yeah,
understood. And even you and I could probably raise the puck with those sticks.
Yeah, we'd
have to practice a little bit, but it might happen. It might happen.
You had a good shot. I had a terrible shot. God.
Yeah. I found on most of my shots.
We just didn't shoot very much. Most of the time, we were just dumping it back into the corner, make sure it didn't get blocked.
Well, yeah, exactly. Yeah. Safe play.
How is the family doing? How's the lovely Mrs. Rochelle Melnick doing? She got her clothes on?
No. 11. No, it's 11:30. No, she's having a shower.
Oh.
She goes to the gym in the morning. So you're gonna go to the gym. So I'm gonna be by myself with my computer. You have internet, right? Obviously, so that's good.
Yes.
That's good. So I'll be able to work while I'm there. No, she goes to the gym in the morning. I might go for a walk with you. Probably not at 3:30, and I'll work out a little bit.
Okay. So I go for a small walk before the gym, then the gym, and then it's the big walk at Todds Point, the beach. So I can come back and get you for that walk.
I can do that. Sure.
Okay. Good. Beautiful scenery.
Yeah. And then, so at what time could I expect happy hour?
Okay, let's go through the schedule for a typical day. So the days where we have an event, obviously that's different. But
because you and I we're players. We're like we need organization. We need a schedule.
We have to trust the process. Okay.
Yeah. So, but we are flexible. We are flexible.
Yeah.
Somewhat.
There is no plan B. Plan B is finish plan A. It's just we might need to make some adjustments to plan A.
All right.
Okay. So 3:30 wake up call. You'll be skipping that.
Yeah.
Right. So I come downstairs. Typically, I'll have a large bowel movement once I have my amino energy drink. It's got a lot of caffeine in it, so that'll get things stirring up. Out the door for the 3:53 video. Have to be out at 3:53. So the video has to get posted at 3:53. You remember Jim Thompson, a tough guy, played in LA?
Yep.
So I told you he got a tough upbringing. And I played with him. I was just retired when he came up to LA, and he asked his he'd followed me all the time, and he grew up in a trailer park just south of Edmonton. And I guess the trailer that they had growing up, the number was 353 on it. So he asked me if I could do 353 in the morning. So that's why we do the 353. Come back in. It depends on the timing of the poop. Either it happens before that first march or after. That gets done. Then we cut out the door for the gym about 4:20. At the gym at 4:30. Work out till about 5:50. Head to the beach. Okay. So now what I'll do then is I'll come and get you. Maybe I'll come.
What time's the beach though?
Well, at the beach at 6. The beach opens at 6.
Okay, so the stock market opens at 9:30. So we're good. We got 3 hours.
Okay, good. Yeah. So we'll be at the beach for an hour. We'll be back by 7:30 from the beach, and then so you need to be here for the stock market.
9:30.
9:30. We'll be making calls. Do you need an office space or a location to do big calls?
No. Do you have an island?
Island bar. Yes. Well, my bar that I made myself you could utilize that. Yes.
Is it stable?
Yes. More stable than I am.
That's all I need then.
Okay. So you've got that. All right. So then how long do you have to work?
Well, it depends. A couple hours and I can go out, and depends on the tee time. If we're playing at 10, I could work for half an hour. I could work for a couple hours.
So you prefer to golf every day, right? If you can, to try to get the golf in.
Right? I got someone to play with, and they're willing to put up with my bullshit. Sure.
Okay. All right. So we'll try to set that, because we can set up to a lot of people that love to play golf with you.
Okay. So we've done 1,000 things, and it's only 9:30.
That's right.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay.
Most people get here in bed.
Now, did you forget what the question was?
What's our schedule for the day?
No. What time's happy hour?
Okay, but we got to get. So we're backing up. We're moving forward into that.
So we're at 9:30. Let's say, or 10 o'clock. I potentially might go to the golf course.
Okay.
When do I have the Bloody Mary?
Well, you can have Bloody Mary at any time at that point.
You'll have the fixings.
Oh, I'll definitely get the Bloody. I don't have it currently, but if you're going to be drinking Bloody Marys, I'll be doing it with you. Yeah.
Very good.
Now, here's a great question by Billy Contradidiac. Are we scheduling a nap in here anywhere?
No.
So we're powering right through.
We could I could sit in your kitchen while we're talking, and I could fall asleep right in front of you. That's how easy I can sleep.
Okay. All right. So if we're going to start, like, if you're to work for a little bit and then golf, and then the Bloody Marys, let's say noon, we'll start the Bloody Marys. Is that
sure? Yeah.
Okay.
Anywhere in between 11 to 1 is fine. So but happy hour is actually 2 o'clock. Okay. If we're going to a bar, so we could start at your place.
Well, we're not going to any bars, though.
Well, I'd like to see. Okay, maybe I'll get the roving reporter Richard Spezzano to pick me up. We'll go somewhere. I got friends now, eh? So. Yeah,
but so what are you going to do? You're going to sit at a bar with who?
By myself, with Richard Spezzano or Ira or somebody.
Why not sit outside? We'll go down by the pool, or go by my back deck.
Sure.
And then do the same thing.
You have a pool there?
Yeah, it probably won't be open when you come. Well, if it's in May, it might be open. There's a pool in our complex. We could go to the beach. The problem is, if we go to the beach, then we'll be drinking and driving. I mean, we could always do an Uber.
No, that's right. I'll pay for an Uber as long as it's not $10 or more, because that's $30 Canadian.
It'll be more than $10.
Okay,
sure.
We'll figure it out.
The back deck is pristine. I'll have the TV set up. We can get the music going, annoying the neighbors. Have the dogs will be barking. Right, be fun. And then
this is what we'll do. We'll go. You can pick the first stupid country song. We'll go, and then it's my turn to pick.
Okay.
So here's again, this shit just happens to me. So I had a shower yesterday, because that's what I have, a shower every now and then.
Hold on real quick. It's a really important question here. Hang with that thought. Are we going to have a manscaping hour?
No, we'll manscape. Well, you could, but because I'm on the road, I'm not going to borrow your stuff, so I'll manscape before I get there.
Okay.
Right. And because we might take our shirts off, I'll make sure that I'm right to the bone. You know.
Oh, that's right too. We're gonna go. That's right. It'll be nice weather. We'll take the shirts off and everything. Oh,
Yeah.
oh.
So we're, like we said last week, we'll walk into the bar with our shirts off. See what.
And then we could be like Al McInnes. Remember, he got in trouble there. He was writing things on his own nipple or something. Remember the way back he got in trouble, late '80s. He was some bachelor party or something. He got all hammered and had his shirt off and was painting stuff on his nipples. I gave it to him during the game one time too. We came into town right after that, and we were giving it to him from the bench. Like, did you really write stuff on your nipples, you idiot?
Well,
yeah.
I thought that maybe the guys did that on someone else's.
Well, that would be like you doing that to your buddy Ron Flockhart and ruining his entire marriage.
Yeah. Oh well. So, anyways, now I forgot what I was going to say.
Yeah, I know you should. Hold on. Oh, Susan brings up a good point here too. If it's in May, Rangers is still in the playoffs. He can come to MSG. We can go to the Ranger game.
Well, I think that's what Jackie had mentioned. Coming playoffs.
Oh, that's right. So they'll probably have you working, going up into the suites and everything, meeting people, smoozing people.
Well, that'll go over well.
Your charming personality. Oh man, that'd be good.
Would they pick me up in a limo, or is the Denali going to take me?
Well, the Denali thing. We usually take the train to the city. The train to Grand Central, about a 20-minute walk to MSG.
Nice.
The weather be nice, walking through the city. Everybody be looking like, there's Larry Melnick, all the people be stopping.
I highly doubt that, Tom. They do that with you and Gresh, though, right?
Well, they do that, yes, with me and Gresh, but they're really not usually stopping for me. They stop for Gresh. Hey, Gresh, who's that guy with you? We one time in the garden where this guy was just totally excited to see Gresh, and he scrambled so much. He didn't know who I was, so he handed me his camera. Take my picture.
Yeah. Oh, he didn't swipe you out of the way. Let me get to Ron. No,
he pretty much did, and he handed me the camera at the same time.
Yeah.
That's funny. Yes. All right. So the basic day starts the same way up until about 10, right? And then it's either golf or some other event we're doing. Okay.
And if we did the comedy thing, that would be at night, 5 o'clock, 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock, something like that.
That's right. So we couldn't start drinking until after that's done.
Oh, well, we could try, but
again, it's the driving and drinking. Yeah.
Well, no, we figure that out. That's easy. Yeah. So now if we do this comedy thing, so it would just like we're talking right now, we'd be talking in front of people.
Yes.
And telling stories. Well, they've heard all of our stories now,
but that's fine. We still it's more of the banter back and forth. We could talk about your trip. That'll be fun. And then they'll have some other comedians up there as well. We did this before. It was very funny. The comedians were fantastic. It was good. So
yeah,
be a fun night. You can really make it into a fun. And maybe we'll get somebody else that's around here. Colton Orr's in this area. Dave Maloney's here. So we'll get some other people. It'd be a good fundraiser for a charity.
Sure. That sounds good.
Yeah. That's right. Billy Contradidiac could drive, and then we can just get schnockered.
Well, how far is Billy from Greenwich?
I think he's New Jersey. I bet you probably about an hour drive, probably.
Well, that's kind of out. We need somebody closer. So.
Yeah, I know. Well, Rich Mazzano could do it.
Well, let's get Richie here.
Yeah.
But I got to meet up with Billy Kondratidiak because I got some stuff for him. So that's one guy we got to meat up with.
Okay. And Dougie DeVito.
And we got to meet up with DeVito because he'll know we're
right. Why are you switching hats?
Well,
is there a reason? Just Jason.
That's what we're talking about. We're talking about Sicamous and Shuswap. Shuswap is the lake. Beautiful.
I never would have guessed that's how you spell it. Like, what's the origin of Shuswap?
It's all Indian.
Native Americans.
Sorry, yeah. Native Americans.
Maybe we can meet up with Kotze too. Anthony Carlucci mentions Kotze. You've never met Kotze, have you?
No. All I know is him and Hospodar were big, tough guys.
Yeah, Kotze's a good player too.
Yeah.
And he's won the Miss Congeniality Award the last 0 years in a row.
0 years. Huh?
0 years, yes.
What is he doing for himself right now?
Complaining.
So he's bitchier than I am.
Oh, no. He makes you look like a saint.
Really?
Oh, God, he can complain about everything. He gets into the whole politics thing and everything. It's like, good Lord.
We'll have to meet him then.
Once you do, you can't unmeet them, though.
Yeah.
What you're not into the whole politics thing, are you? I mean, you don't sit and you argue politics thing.
No, try not to. We got a French guy running our country. That's all I need to say.
I know, Mr. Liberal too.
Yeah.
So I know we touched on the whole Will Smith thing. Did you give your opinion on it? I can't recall. Was it real or fake?
Like I said, if you're going to go up there, you punch him. You don't slap him. So
fake.
Yeah. I think I don't know.
But you would do that too. Like if somebody ever said something negative about your wife in public or any time, but especially in public, you would get irate. You don't accept that, correct?
That is correct.
Well, I'd like to see you just smoke somebody to the left there. There's something negative towards Rochelle. Oh, now would she try to stop you? Like she wouldn't want you getting in trouble, right? So she'd say, no, Larry, don't.
That depends, because she's pretty fiery too, right? So
okay.
She can stand up for herself. She's got her own. So
someone said her blood pressure would be going as well, so she wouldn't be thinking about slowing you down. She'd be.
You know what? In all the years of all the events that we've been to, most of the guys have been pretty good. There was a couple of occasions where the odd PBR, too many PBRs or old Milwaukees, and guys get a little ornery. But what I don't understand is when, we're professionals. Everything we do to the best of our ability, including drinking.
Yeah. So
yeah, I don't understand how a person can get so stupidly drunk that they don't know what they're doing.
I know.
That it's embarrassing, and so I took that into consideration. And these are guys that said some things to Rochelle, and they were just so stupidly drunk that I let it go. But I said, if you weren't drunk, you'd get fucking smoked.
I know. And did they at least come and apologize the next day, or do they remember it?
Well, they didn't even remember.
Oh, yeah.
Didn't even remember.
That's why I don't drink in public ever. I've learned my lesson. You just, somebody, if that's the only time they meet you and they see you like that, then that's the impression they have of you, right? So, yeah. So,
anyways, let's have a road rage incident.
Oh,
because
you had one?
Yeah, it wasn't really road rage, but I got mad.
Yeah.
So, let's say you're going down a city road.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, two lanes. Let's say we're going east, which is what I was doing the other day from the golf course.
Heading towards Toronto.
Let's say we're heading towards, but it's just a street. It's not a highway. It's not a freeway. It's not a, what do you call them in the States?
Parkway,
thoroughfare.
Throughway.
Yep. Just going on a city street.
Right.
Two lanes going one way, and then there's a meridian in between, and then two lanes going east-west. You know what I mean?
Well, you know what? I can see the picture. You described it well. I can see it.
And there's a turning lane coming to a light. So let's say there's a turning lane. I don't know, what is it? 50 yards, 40 yards?
Yeah, that's good. Meters, 40 meters.
And I see a flashing car with a cone in front of it. And I'm thinking, okay.
Four-way flashers on?
Four-way flashers on, but it's blue and red. So this idiot cop has blocked the turning lane, and he has hopped from the car. And so it's a cop car.
Right.
And I start getting, my blood pressure goes up because I know what the stupid son of a bitch. He's got his radar gun, but so he hops across the two lanes.
Oh.
He's hiding behind a freaking telephone pole,
standing behind the pole
with his radar gun. And I'm thinking, you stupid son of a bitch, you've blocked the turning lane, which is going to throw all the stupid people that can't drive off. They don't know what am I can't turn now.
Plus, if you see the cop's car, you're going to slow down anyways, aren't you?
Well, it's kind of around a corner, so it's a bit of a turn. So of course I had to roll down my window.
Say something.
I had to say something. I said, hey, what the hell are you doing blocking the road? If we did that, we get a ticket.
Nice.
He says, well, I'm just doing my job. I said, well, maybe you should find a different job to do.
Oh, you did not. You said that to the cop?
Yes, I did, Tom.
Oh.
So, why?
Now, were you by yourself in the car?
Yes. In the convertible. So I'm like this. Yeah.
Did he drop it at that point, or did he say anything else to say?
No. Well, and I wasn't paying attention, so lucky I didn't get caught. But anyways, no, that's just go do something important,
Well, Okay, so let's. I hear you. I hear your frustration, but let's look at it another way. Was there another place you could have parked the vehicle?
They park there all the time. So in that particular location, they go down the street a bit, and so if there's a turn, they will park at that turn and just hide behind a telephone pole there. So there's a couple of spots. So yeah,
but I've never seen them out of
without blocking a lane.
I've never seen them out of the car hiding behind a pole, though. I've never seen that before.
Oh shit, they do it here all the time.
Wow.
Oh yeah. Funny. Oh, anything to get some money. Come on.
All
okay,
right.
so now I got another issue.
Yeah.
I'm pissed off. So
I can tell.
So I'm at the golf course, and after the round, I was pissed. I shot 91. I should have shot.
Because it was the cop's fault.
Well, no, that was after the round. But just after the round, I have to pee, right? So, yeah. So, is there any reason why these Limp Bizkit dickheads cannot push themselves closer to the urinal so that there's not pee all over the floor getting on my brand new Bugatti shoes?
But it's on the bottom, right? So the pee's on the floor. Nobody's peeing on your shoe.
No, but
just,
is there a reason why? And I know the women can't, you can imagine, but is there a reason why you can't hit the urinal?
Well, and you'd have to, on this one, I agree with you, because you would imagine at home they don't do it, right? You would think that they would pee in the urinal.
You'd hope not. Yeah.
Right. So it's clearly just a case of lack of respect, not caring to say, screw this is in my place. I'll just pee on the floor.
Ridiculous.
But I mean, maybe it's a case where like there's just not that, manhood isn't that big. The manhood isn't that big, so they can't get out and control it, right?
Extremely short, Tom.
Right. So basically, it's like two fingers, like your finger and your thumb controlling it. Whereas if it's bigger, your whole hand can control it, right? So you're much better control.
Exactly right.
So if that is the case, if it is the case that they're just not big enough, then you actually feel bad for them, right?
Well, move closer to the urinal.
Yeah, but you're right. It's still a control thing. I mean, imagine maybe it's a guy that is a little heavy. He can't see over his belly, so he can't even see what he's. Am I grabbing it? Am I not grabbing it?
So while I got the issues, so at the same tournament or at the same golf course, so I try and find an end spot, okay? Because I take care of my stuff, my cars. The one thing I hate more than anything is in the spring when I wash my car for the first time and I see all these freaking door dents.
Yeah.
Can you tell me why an idiot would open his door so freaking hard? So I park on an end spot all the time and I pull the car in, roll the wheels so that I don't hit the curb, and I'm as far away from that white line as you can get. I've sent you pictures of these.
I've seen it.
They go right over into my spot over the white line. So what do you do?
It's probably the same thoughtless people that pee on the floor, right? They just don't care.
It's the same guy. It's got to be.
Yeah, totally. He's got a small penis.
Yeah.
Maybe his eyesight isn't very good.
He's got issues. He's got issues.
Right. So he doesn't realize, again, are we mad at him? Or do we say, listen, the poor man has been born with, just
small man syndrome.
Yeah. Small penis, bad eyesight. I mean, that's so he can't see where he's peeing.
Yeah.
He can't even see his penis over his belly. When he's probably, I think he's probably getting out of his car. Maybe he's so big that he needs all that extra room to get out the driver's door. I mean, listen, I hear you. I hear your frustration, but maybe we should feel bad for the guy and maybe need some help, right? Get him on the show one day.
I'm sure there's a lot of people we could help.
Yeah. Seriously, the two of us working with him.
Yeah.
Think of all this stuff that we've learned, all the adversity we've gone through, right?
Just put MD behind our name.
Mighty drunk.
What is it? PhD.
Mighty
what
drunk.
do you need to be a psychiatrist or psychologist?
Just a pad to give out drugs, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Oh well. So anyways, Tom, think about cake by the ocean. The next time you're out for a leisurely walk.
I will. That is a good thought. Ira Matthew here. He is beyond help. So, it's Ira Matthew. It's the Ira Matthews of the world. Right?
I think Ira's come a long way.
I don't see any improvement whatsoever. How do you think he's come a long way?
I think Oh, because he's out of his shell. He never used to talk to us. Now he's in. He is always typing. His spelling is getting a little bit better.
Yeah, but he doesn't use, like in here, he doesn't use a period even. He doesn't use correct punctuation.
Yeah. Exclamation point, Ira.
Yeah. You think that's an exclamation point there?
Yeah, because he's emphasizing he's beyond help.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Or you could actually put a question mark there too, like questioning.
Yeah, beyond help. You could.
Right. Or a period. He just made a statement.
Yeah.
All right. So did we nail down the daily? I guess it's really hard after like 10, 11 o'clock to figure out what the rest of the day is like because of the schedule, right?
Well, I don't, like I said, I've asked you guys, you said you're about 10 minutes from Greenwich Street or whatever.
Greenwich Avenue.
Yeah. So,
yeah.
No, I'd like to just go saunter down there, go pub, you took me to a nice pub there last time. I don't know where it was or.
Definitely. And we got to go to Todds Point. That's right. We go walking to Todds Point. That's beautiful there. We can have a cookout at Todds Point.
Sure.
We got all the barbecue pits there and everything. Beautiful. Watch the sunset. Kind of romantic.
We're going to take food there.
You can take food there. Yes.
Oh, we're not. That's too much work.
Why? No.
We're tired. We're tired.
No, we won't be tired. We got the cooler out back. Okay. Throw some steaks in there, some baked potatoes.
Well, listen, I'll just sit and watch then. That's
fine.
I like doing that.
Yeah, I don't like anybody cooking with me. It's a one-man show.
Okay, well, now have you purchased Costco lawn chairs? What are we going to sit on?
We do have Costco lawn chairs, but there are also benches there as well. But we do have the Costco lawn chairs double as really like a backpack, right? They got the straps on the whole bit.
Do we have the beer cooler holder?
We got the beer coolers, yes. The ones at the hard, good hard ones. The beer can goes in, you screw on the top.
Perfect. Yep. Do you have Yeti coolers, koozies?
Yes, I have 2 Yeti coolers, koozies. Yes, so we can have adult beverages in those. Those are my go-to choices for.
Are you? Or do you have a fancy ice making machine in your fridge?
Yes, we do on the door.
Oh my God! I didn't think you were that technologically advanced.
It is. It's the bad thing is it makes drinking a lot easier.
Yeah.
Because you just push it underneath there with the ice in there. It's better when you got to reach in and at least grab the ice inside because it slows things down a little bit. But yeah, we'll have to film these little picnics we have too.
Sure. Yeah. No, I do my best work when you have a few and.
Yeah. Oh God, can you imagine that? We'll put the phone on. Got a little tripod. We'll put the phone on and turn the camera on, do the video, and just party on, Garth. Woo! Man, we get Gresh over.
Yeah.
Well, we'll have to go over to Gresh's because I don't think you'll be able to walk over, especially after a few cocktails. Oh, so what we have? Wow, we could have steak. We could have lobster too. Put some lobster on the grill. Get some lobster tails from Costco. Corn on the cob. Oh my God! Get a big thing of melted butter or something like that. Just dip right in the butter.
Do you like to burn your corn a little bit?
I like it a little charred. Yeah.
Perfect. See, it's like twosome made in heaven. Like it's, you know what I mean? I don't think we're going to argue.
We got the cowboy hats too. We can wear the cowboy hats to the beach. Oh God.
All right. So I don't need to bring much really.
No, you don't. Just your clothes. Just what we need for clothes.
You got suntan lotion for my. Don't use that.
Skin cancer is overrated.
Well, yeah, but my neighbor got it on her nose. So.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, I lather that shit on as much as I can.
All right. Well, I'll get some of that. We'll go to Costco. Maybe we do a Costco run. You get here too.
So if I bring like $50 cash for the 8 days, is that enough or?
Perfect. Yeah, it's too much. Probably you'd probably go home with 55.
Well, we'll go to the casino too. How far is the casino?
Oh, I'm not going to the casino. You can go to the casino, Gresh. You can take that trip to Gresh. Mohegan Sun's probably about an hour and a half from here.
I'm not driving that far to the casino. Go to the closest one.
Well, the closest one is just slots though. That's at the Yonkers Raceway. Just the machines, right? Oh, the beaver rub.
Yeah.
Oh, we got to get beaver rub. I'll order some beaver rub. I'll go online and get some beaver rub.
All right.
Oh God, what else do we need to have that we've talked about? Beaver rub. So I have to get some PBRs.
Yeah. Well, here, don't take this the wrong way, but do I have to bring my own shampoo?
I have Head and Shoulders.
Oh, dear.
Just keep the scalp nice and.
Okay. What about lubrication?
Lots of lubrication. Lubrication.
Like you have, see, like you have like a local see, I even have this on my desk, like just a moisturizer, you know, for your face.
We have the old Costco brand Aveeno. They use Aveeno there.
Yeah, okay, that's good. Yeah. Yep. So I don't need to bring that. So you got the suntan lotion, you got the lubrication, you got the PBR, you got the Yetis. I'll bring a hat. You got toilet paper. Well, we'd hope.
Yeah, lots of hats here. You can bring a hat if you want, but there's lots of other hats.
Okay.
We've got, if it gets cold for any reason, lots of jackets here. You can bring a bathing suit. You can wear one of my bathing suits you want, but there's
probably be way too big for me.
I did have that extra pocket up front there.
Yeah. For the Limp Biscuit.
How about that drummer for what band was it? Foo Fighters or something passed away?
Yeah, Taylor.
Did you ever find out what happened to him?
Well, he had 10 different chemicals in his body.
Oh.
Yeah. So everything in moderation, Tom. You know, you have to know your limit, play within it.
Oh, God. Now, is your wife aware of this trip, this upcoming?
Well, here's the thing. I've been banting it around. Is that the word? Banting
around, yeah.
So I wanted to go to Vegas.
Right.
But because I got comped. For some reason, they sent me freaking 4 free nights.
Oh.
So I said,
Vegas instead of this trip here?
Well, I wanted to go the end of April to Vegas, but we just went to Palm Springs. She said, I don't want to go to Vegas. I said, okay, well, there's a possibility I might go to New York. She said, go ahead. So I just have to work out the details.
Does she know you're staying at my place?
Well, no. It's when and if the plane ticket is in my email box, then I'll tell her, you know, what.
Oh, you're going to wait till then? By the way, I'm staying at Tom, the bachelor's place.
Oh, my God. Yeah, like she's worried about you.
No, it's not me. It's just.
No. What was the question before that?
Telling Rochelle, like the timing of telling Rochelle.
That's it. It's communication, Tom. You know, you know, you talk.
Maybe we can work on that a little bit while you're here. You can help me with that so I can communicate much better with.
Well, super marriage tip number 5. I think we're on number 5.
We're on 5 now? Okay.
Yeah. So number 5, so when the wife has just cooked you a nice meal and she's in the kitchen doing the dishes.
I think you used this one already.
No, this is a variation. So
okay.
She's in the kitchen doing the dishes. And She just cooked a meal. She's putting everything away.
Right.
It's probably not smart to say, hey, honey, I'm doing you a favor. I put the clothes in front of the washer. You can do that after you're done in the kitchen.
Oh, God.
Don't say that.
So I had, this is a while ago, I had dated a woman briefly, and there's some issues that she had in her life that I really didn't want to be a part of. So instead of just ghosting her and not calling her back, did you know that's what happens now in the dating world? They call ghosting when you don't call them back or text them back. Did you know that?
Well, that's what you do to me on the email, though. No.
That's not, okay, let me finish the story. Then we're going to address that email issue. Okay. So I felt that I would, instead of just ghosting her and being rude, I would call her up and explain to her why there's something. So apparently somebody else told me I made the mistake of saying, listen, I'm not judging you, because I wanted to make it clear I wasn't judging her. But as soon as I used the words judge, that's all she heard. And she clearly thought I was judging her on the issues. Yeah. And the fire came out of her mouth. She was breathing fire flames right out of her mouth. So it didn't go well. I tried to do the right thing, explain my situation, what I didn't like.
I think I'll be writing down a bunch of things that we can discuss. You know, that's what I do on the plane. I take a pen and paper and I write down a bunch of, you know, just to pass the time whilst I'm having a Coors Light or Miller Light, you know.
They don't have PBRs on the plane?
No, it's only Coors Light, Miller Light. No, actually on the way back, but on the way there, it'll be Canadian. So it'll be Molson Canadian or I don't know, Stella or something. Yeah.
All right. The email issue, and please you'll have your turn to interject. Okay.
Yeah.
So your position is that I'm sending you, like you'll send, excuse me, I burped there. You'll send me, let's say 10 emails. We use 10 as the number at any given period of time. And your feeling is that I only respond to maybe 4 of those emails. Is that
correct?
Your thought?
That is correct.
And you really want to go with that. You really believe that. So if I go back, I'm going to go back and now check these emails and show there's proof. Okay. And I'm saying it's closer to 90%.
No, because I know for a fact you did not respond when I sent you the picture of me with the Ranger gear on. You did not respond when I sent you. I said, "Oh, you must be busy with that special someone." I sent that, I think, 2 days ago. And
you're saying I never responded, or just didn't respond in as much time as you would have liked?
no, you never responded. And then I also said, "I know you're really busy, but we've talked about this. Do you think you could do this and this and this?" And you did not respond. So there's a few. That's okay. It's
clearly not okay because you keep bringing it up, right?
No. Well, you just asked me to. So it's water under the bridge.
Oh no. Oh no.
We talked about zero hockey today. You know that?
We did. Didn't we touch a little bit on?
Oh,
we touched a little bit on hockey. Yeah, a little bit, but yeah. Okay. Here. All right. Let me see here. I should be careful here.
Yeah.
Okay. Here's the one with maybe I'll have to do some really in-depth
you can see right now you've neglected a few emails. That's all. It doesn't hurt my feelings. It's
okay. All right. Here it is. So you sent me. Okay. So here you sent me the picture with the picture's there. Okay.
Yep.
And then I responded. That is a magical picture, Larry. Thank you for sharing it with me. I will cherish it forever. That would be the exact quote.
Yeah. Okay. There you go.
So, didn't respond.
That was a month ago. Anyways,
It was not a month ago. March 27th, you send it. I responded March 28th.
Yeah, that's 4 days ago. Okay, so anyways, I have to leave because it's 12:10. I'm going to get tatted up right now. Okay.
Getting a tat?
I'm getting some tats. So
nice.
I got to figure out what I need to do. And
once wait till you get here, then we can go together and get tattoos.
You said you wouldn't do it.
Yeah, good point, buddy.
You're scared of needles.
All right. Well, listen, it's great. You know what? I feel like you and I are a lot closer now. I think it's kind of like, back. We don't need James and Ron. We will have them on again because they're part of the team. But I think it's good for our confidence that we showed we really didn't need them. Right?
Did you get Pepe LaRuse's phone number by chance?
I gave him my card, and he's going to text me. If he doesn't get back to me, I'll get his number from Craig. He did not. We were out in a group of people, so I just gave my card quickly.
Yep. And also, I messaged Craig. I don't know if he's probably like you. He won't respond right away. So, but that's fine. We'll get his.
You know, Craig Patrick got fired for drafting Brian Leach.
Really?
Yeah.
That makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, I guess he came after he drafted about a month. He came into the Garden, introduced him to all the bosses there and everything. And Leach at that time was like 5'10", 150 pounds or whatever. Was couldn't even grow a beard. And the bosses saw him and they said, "You drafted that kid?" And Craig's trying to say, "Yeah, he's great." And they fired him about a month later.
I remember playing against, and I don't know what's we played against him in an exhibition game, I think, and I knew he was going to take my job too, and he took our jobs, right? So
yeah, took my number.
Yeah, he took your number. So, but he eventually became pretty good, right? So, but I remember because this is what we did. I chirped him and I chopped him, and he gave it right back to me. So you knew, you knew that he had it in him, right? And you can see that he was a pretty good skater, right?
Man, we played an alumni game 4 years ago. One we had a game up Boston, then a game down here against Boston. And Brian, and that's the first time I think I was on the ice. Or maybe I was one other time, but you can still see then. Obviously, he's not in the same shape he was when he played, but you still see then like the way he skated and everything. Yeah, it's good.
Yep.
All right, Mel. Listen, I'm feeling good about us now. I think our relationship is back where it should be.
Yep, good.
Again, we'll have James and Ron back on because they're part of the team, but clearly we don't need them. So, all right, everybody, we'll see you next week.
Yep, see you.